So all of these concepts are made to fight you. That's why your culture has to be important. You must know your culture. And the only way you can know your culture is by having a proper comprehension of your history.
Before we start, obviously, have you ever been rude to someone? Have you ever been rude to someone and then didn't know you were rude to them?
Like you didn't know?
Oh yeah, Eric, I don't think I'm in the... Hi guys. Man said out of nowhere. No, all good. I'm right here, people. I'm right here. It's not Ghost's voice. But have you ever been rude to someone?
Out.
I'm still out. Okay, sorry. All right, cool.
Yeah, there's.
I can't even
All right.
see.
I just see heads, but like I can see you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're very close to coming out though.
We're good, huh?
You're very
Should
close
be
to
very
coming
far.
out.
I'll stay leaned in.
Okay.
Stay leaned in. You have to though. Like you can't move.
Yeah, don't.
Look, you're
I
not.
won't
Don't-
lean that much back.
Okay, fine.
Are you sure?
This is going to be in the edit, by the way, as well.
Fine.
Just sorting it out. Yeah. Have you ever been rude to someone? Didn't know you were rude to them, or made them feel in a way that you really didn't mean to, and then you found out somehow. Have you ever been rude to someone?
I feel like I have, yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
And how did you respond to it?
You resolve it, obviously.
No, but like, how can I put it? You know, like sometimes you have maybe it's just me, but maybe sometimes you have an ego. It's like, but I didn't do anything. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, actually, I do have one.
All right, tell us. We're here to hear the tea.
I don't know.
No, go ahead. If it's something you don't want to hear, I'll cut it out. No names. I'll cut it out.
I made friends with some people, and have you guys used Clubhouse yet?
No.
Little bit, but I hear of it. I hear of how mad it can be.
So I use Clubhouse quite a lot because I've made like a lot of friends from there, and
Yeah.
I made friends with this girl. Oh, she's gonna know if she watches this.
Yeah, we're talking about you. We're talking about...
The ship is worried.
No,
But I'm a very sarcastic person.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like I'll be talking seriously,
Yeah.
but in my head, I know it's sarcasm.
Yeah.
And I just kept pushing her buttons, and then like I went about my day, and then like I went onto Snapchat. I had a huge paragraph.
no.
But it's all love. It's all love. But I resolved it by apologizing. Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How deep did you go?
I acknowledge my wrongs. Wait, in terms
No,
of like
how
sarcasm?
far did you go with the sarcasm to get the whole
like,
paragraph?
Okay, so she
Is
kept.
this interpretation or did you do it on purpose?
I don't know on purpose.
Oh, no.
It happens.
So she kept answering it, and I was like,
Yeah.
"But why?" And she was,
Oh, one of those ones, tweak your buttons, yeah?
Oh
like,
my
just
gosh.
keep pushing the
But
buttons.
it was
and
like
that.
a joke, right?
yeah, and everyone else was laughing.
Everyone else was... That's worse.
I feel like when everyone else is laughing, it just prompts you
Yeah,
on to go.
100%.
Your ego, it's like, yeah, let me continue.
Yeah. To be honest, I can't lie. I'm one of those people that, like, for example, you're making fun of someone and everyone's laughing. I'll make it so much worse because my laugh is really ugly. So like, I laugh at the top of my voice, yeah. I just like you could have brushed it off, but I'm gonna stay on the joke. I'm gonna stay on the joke though. Nah, but what about you guys? Have you,
I feel like I have.
Yeah.
But it's like rude in a sense where like I'm very emotionless when people confront me. So like it may come across as disrespectful when I don't give back what they're feeding. You know what I mean? Like a customer complains. So like saying customer service, like at my old job.
Before you continue, yeah, it's your job. But anyway, continue. It's like it's a job. It's a job though.
No, but it's an old job, right?
Yeah.
But you're supposed to give the energy as well.
Oh no, as in like they were complaining, but like I wasn't.
Okay,
Like they were complaining about something, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. Let me resolve it. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's so disrespectful. Like, do you not care like about like the issue? And I'm like, I do, but I just don't. I won't be like overly over. Like they were really dramatic about little things, and like it's stuff like, can you fix the ball that's not going down the lane? Obviously, I'm not going to be hysterical about it.
It's just like, okay.
I'll fix it. But it's like, you gotta understand it happens every day, babes. I can't be overly dramatic about it. So I feel like in those instances, yeah. In like personal life, probably just sarcasm. Yeah. But I can't think of a person. Mostly it's just customer service. I feel like it's just my job.
True. No, I don't think I could ever do customer service. Just because I don't think I have the energy to keep up with it. Like to keep up with whatever you're trying to put out. Do you know what I mean? Like my brother actually works for Ombudsman, or used to work for Ombudsman, and he's a really like chill guy. He's not as aggressive as I am. I'm not aggressive, but like it's just
passionate.
Exactly, passionate. I'm just a bit more passionate than him in terms of like dialogue and stuff.
Yeah.
But then he comes home with stories about how like old people just ring and complain about stuff, and like they'd go on and on, and I'm like, you have to deal with that, like, because literally it's just inbound calls, like call after call. I'm like, bro, I don't think I could do it. Because I reckon I'll get fired for cussing back at some point. No, because he gets threats and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, they have to deal with that sort of energy from people. So I don't think I could do the customer service thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's too much for me. What about you, Loz? Have you ever been rude to someone?
Yes, and it's customer service.
Oh, really?
But it's like, it's hard to explain. Because when someone gives me attitude, I will give it back. Because talk to me nice. I'm not going to do that.
Hey, you heard her correct. Talk to her nice.
There's like customers that like come and they're rude. And they like, it's very like microaggression type rude as well. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. Like, and then like, I'll have someone else come and tell them and they'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I get it. It's like, so, and then I act, sometimes I'm just like, okay, yeah, thanks. Like, and they get annoyed by that. But it's like, people just walk away. No one's like confronted me about it.
True.
Yeah.
Do you know what feeds my soul? Is when like I know you're wrong, but I'm not acting like you're wrong, or like in the back of my head, like I know you're wrong. Do you know what I mean? But then you want to take it up with someone of a higher rank, and they tell you you're wrong. I'll go home happy.
Content.
You know what I mean? Like it's just cause the reason I asked the question was because there has been an instance where like I'm just trying to of late as the passionate person I am sometimes the passion could sort of exceed what I'm trying to put out there, and so what do you call it? I'm trying to watch what I say and how I say it as well. Like I'm trying to pay attention to that stuff. I swear there's one time, you involved as well on Twitter. I had this Twitter thing and I
so random. Like he chose violence. He woke up and chose violence for no reason. Like it was like I don't even know. It was like, okay, so basically me and Lorraine, shout out Lorraine if you're listening. We were on
shout
Twitter, out. And we basically posted like guys sagging pants is like not a thing. Like don't do that. Like it's not attractive thing. And mind you, we didn't at him, we didn't talk about him. Mind you, she just tagged me on it because we were laughing about the comedic nature of sagging pants.
We're all friends.
Yeah.
I'm
By the time, we had no right to be coming like that. Hey, so then all of a sudden, now we see that Josh commented on it. And then he starts getting receipts. Mind you, he gets photos of us from...
Oh, no. Hold on. You missed the key. You missed the key thing, yeah.
What?
So basically, I've commented saying that... I commented saying something there. It's like being rebellious, basically.
Yeah.
But wait, why did you do it? Was it like you genuinely...
No, like just trolling, yeah. Okay. First initial was troll, but then
chose violence.
And then Lorraine posted she pulled up one of my pictures like How can you say this is swagging? It was jokes in it. Well, I thought it was jokes until it wasn't. So,
No, you posted first. I saw you posted first. You got her photo.
Honestly,
bro, no, you got photo.
No.
How I remember the story.
VAR, check it.
How I remember the story is that he posted first because it was in relation to swag. So it's like, that is not swag. So he got an old photo of Lorraine and then posted it.
It's because Lorraine. So the reason I'm a changed person, by the way.
Is this thread still up?
No, we deleted it because
because I think it got to. I heard it from someone else that I did her wrong, and so I went and apologized for it.
Because it was just.
I'll take it up, yeah. I did the wrong thing, but here I'm coming from, though, yeah.
Where are you coming from?
Here I'm coming from. The reason is that she had posted that first photo on a roasting, so I was like, oh, if you've initiated it, then gates open, man might as well go ham. Yeah. But then obviously, I didn't know how much ham was ham. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I went a bit overboard.
Nah, you took ham and you just bought the whole pig.
You said I'm bringing the whole cow,
pig instead.
I feel like men always roast harder anyways.
Yeah.
Like, very relaxed.
Yeah.
That's true. No, but I swear you started it. You started it with her photo.
No.
Out of nowhere. And then, no, because I remember us being like, where did he get these photos? Because then we had to go, I was with her. So then we searched for your photos. So it wasn't like we searched for your photos.
No. But then, because she had. So she posted the first. I'm telling you, she posted the first one. I'm not just. I'm not out of the blue just shooting for man like that. Yeah.
Yes, you were. Because we were so confused. What's going on?
Yeah. Alright, I took the L. Yeah, I took the L.
So random.
Yeah. We're all good. We're all good now. It was Twitter shenanigans, bro. It was Anyway.
It was like you felt hurt. Were you hurt? Did you say your pants? Is that why you chose violence?
No, but the thing was, I was trolling. Have you ever seen me say my pants?
There's so many, like, we post on Twitter so many times. There's so many other things you can't comment.
No, but sometimes I'm in my bag, like, thought-wise. I'm, you know, there's a flow, do you know what I mean? Yeah. So the things are active, you know what I mean? No, but it's just one of those, back to what I was saying, yeah. It's just like making sure that you're not making someone feel a certain way. Not even being rude, but like leading someone on to the wrong thing. Yeah. Like, you know, make them feel like you feel a way about them, but then that's not. Allow me. Yeah.
Feelings.
I'm not talking about it, bro. So basically, last week, just to fill you in, last week. So I had a long week. And basically,
Is this the group assignment story?
No. This one's after.
The end of it,
towards the end of this one, I'm telling. Great. I had a long week. I went to a wedding. Had a great time. But it came like whatever situation I might not talk about came from that event. And so I had a long week because of certain things people said in that wedding. And so,
stressed.
No, yeah.
Can you just give the topic surrounding it, even if you don't give?
Because it's an
interesting
topic.
No. I'm not.
It's what we were talking about beforehand, like in terms of
So leading someone on.
Oh, you led someone on?
No.
Someone led me on.
So basically, no.
Yes.
No, bruv,
You
no.
can't say the tip of the iceberg.
I'm cutting this out. I'm cutting this out. Josh, cut this out. Remind yourself to cut this out, bro.
He's actually.
I'm going to cut it out, bro. I'm going to cut it out. You can't do me like that, bro.
Yes,
Expose my deepest part of me. No way.
Are you feeling okay though?
Yeah. So the thing was, I'm cool now. It's just that like I had when I said leading people on in a certain way that you might not.
Yeah.
Like making people feel like you're invited to this part of my life when you're not really. Do you know what I mean? Like there's layers to people. Yeah. Yeah. Before I would get into that layer where it's the stuff you might cry about. I didn't cry yet, but stuff you might cry about.
But did you though?
No, I didn't trust. But like, it would take time before someone is allowed into that part of your life. Yeah. Or even trust and all that type of stuff. They play into play into it, yeah?
Yeah.
And so the reason they were laughing is that I had a very, I'll say with chest, I had an emotional week, yeah?
Aww.
I had an emotional week. And so, if you listen to the last episode, you can deep that I cut that bit out as well.
I saw it. It was like culture. I was like, this guy is a snake.
Cut it out. Said no emotions.
You think I'm going to expose myself? Hey, the wrong one today. Wrong one. But yeah, it was just like, in terms of like just making sure that you're not giving the wrong hints. Do you know what I mean?
On your end or their end?
Both.
Okay.
Both. So like,
Yeah.
so like, I don't know. For a girl, it's probably more common with you guys. Is that
Yeah.
you sometimes you're just being yourself, but then someone comes along the way and thinks grace is available, which is not the case. Do you know what I mean? Do you guys experience that, or have you ever experienced where like you haven't intentionally let someone in, but they've thought that
I don't think that's possible though.
You don't think so?
Wait, can you ask that question again?
No. So
I get what you're asking, but I feel like it can never be unintentional.
That's true.
Like if you actually like I don't think you can unintentionally lead someone on, not even romantically, but just like, because I've had like, friends where they'll start calling me their best friend, and I start acting naive, being like, oh, like that's a bit random. Why are you calling me your best friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, but I'm talking to like, that point of where they thought they could call you.
But that's the thing. Like, it's my responsibility to make sure people don't get to that space.
Do you know what I mean? So now that's what I'm trying to work on. Is that like I don't want because I don't. Let me be real, yeah. Like there's a lot of parts of life or relationship, the type of relationships I've never really gotten into, and so me not knowing how to navigate that makes me sort of it's oblivious. Like I'm not sure the takes that you have that you guys might know. You're like where if someone says a certain thing, then I know how to pull them up on that point and say.
Wait. So you're saying like it's okay if I flirt because I don't know? Is that what you're saying?
No. So like,
because
you could be a maybe I'm not saying it right.
Yeah.
But you could be a bubbly person.
No. I don't believe in that. So sorry, I don't believe in that.
Yeah, I just don't think it can be unintentional ever. Like
ever.
So?
No.
Yeah.
Like ever. Like even lack of experience doesn't excuse it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everyone knows what they're doing, but people just choose to like act oblivious about it.
Everything's intentional.
No, because I honestly thought that sometimes even, but it could
maybe
be
it's like I feel like maybe it's like the lack of knowledge on like mannerisms that
exactly
and are not okay, because maybe you haven't been around certain environments. Because I feel like nowadays it's like if a guy if I do this, it's like, oh my gosh, Grace likes me, but it's like I'm used to doing that to like all my guy friends.
I'm sweating right now.
Literally. Like, so I feel like maybe you've grown around an environment where like it is very normal in terms of friendships to act a certain way that is like bubbly and maybe insightful towards females, but maybe other females it's like to them it's like, oh, he's trying to flirt. He's trying to do this, he's trying to do that.
But I feel like that's different, because if a guy touched me like on my thigh, that's kind of different to a girl doing it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know what I mean? There's the. It's not even.
Yeah.
It's different. Like there's certain things that a girl can do to a guy that a guy can do to a girl.
Yeah.
And it'd be normal. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's just like I get what you mean. Like you have to be alert at all times.
Yeah.
But it's just that there's. I'm not necessarily even talking to a point of where he might be asking you out or things like that. But it's to the point where they thought they could. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't control the audacity people have. Do you know what I mean? And so how do you control that audacity that people come with?
Like they thought they could come.
Yeah, like don't you think, like obviously you've all been approached by someone,
Some questionable people. Oh my god. It's just flashbacks. There's some people I'm like,
where did
know yourself. Just know yourself. Hey. Like I've had people respectfully. like where it's
I
like
say respectfully.
you're going to
go
town with your preferences, and maybe I took a couple boxes.
Yeah.
But then, would you not think that the compatibility?
But I
Plays
kind
a
of rate
part.
the confidence, even if I'm not interested.
Yeah.
Like, I actually rate it. Like, life is too
Yeah.
short. I feel like everyone tries to make rules about
Yeah.
things being like, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, just go for it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually rate it. Like, I might not be interested, but like, I'm like, that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I respect that.
But the thing is, some people come at you with little sprinkles.
Mm.
They're not like clear about what they want. You know what I mean? You know, there's people.
But they feel
Yeah.
entitled to you.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
it's
I
like,
mean?
can you say what you want?
Yeah, but then like, I don't want see people coming to you like
Yeah.
about thinking. Sorry, my fault. Thinking that they could come on that energy of like, let's see what's gonna happen. I don't need that. You know what I mean? Like,
So you like intention. So it's
yes.
Okay.
Intentional. Be
I get
intentional.
kind of
about
what
it.
you're saying. It's like people come at you and then they kind of want you to choose where you want to take it.
Exactly,
kind of thing.
but then
It's like, do you want it?
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
like leave me alone. Like
Yeah.
you're not stressing me out.
Trying to just get you to float in the ocean
Do you
and
know-
see where the current leads
Do you
you.
know what I mean? Like, it's. Have you guys ever had that, or probably like have a story where you thought, I'm not sure what I want to do, because the person that approached me, it could be a guy or girl, like depending on whatever the situation was, that they approached you and you didn't know how to act because they put you in a situation where you're now clueless of what you are. Like to them, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if that question makes sense. Yeah. Have you ever been in that that slippery
Yeah.
slope where?
I feel like it's annoying when you're there because it's just like you just want like. But I feel like I'm at a point where if there is, I feel like there's something there and they're not making it clear. I'll just ask.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a very straightforward person.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I have shame.
Yeah, because I feel like if you know what you want,
Exactly.
you're gonna be like, okay, just tell me straight.
Exactly. Because like you can't be like a
Wishy-washy, yeah.
let's just see where it goes.
Oh,
Let's just see what happens. You can't put
You
a
guys-
title on things too early.
people
And
like
I'm
that.
yo. It's like let's get coffee sometime, but then sometimes not a date.
yeah.
It's like,
Literally.
we're
Nah,
on a
nah.
date,
Or I'll let you know
we're
when
gonna
I'm free. Like, what does that
Literally,
mean?
I'm like,
Hey, you know what?
See, you guys get this.
Once I got this guy, I was trying to. This was a while ago. I was trying to
Yeah.
plan to
Nah,
hang
it
out
was
with
last
him.
week,
No,
last
he tried to hang out with me, right? And I
Yeah.
was like, okay, free Saturday because obviously busy during the weekday. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, sorry, Saturday's for the boys.
Scary.
Can you imagine that?
Honestly.
You're trying to get a girl, and then you say, I was like, no,
First of
sorry,
all,
boys.
that's funny.
Cancelled. I was like, childish. You're joking.
I'm going to marry your boys now.
Bro, this
Wow.
is, I'm sorry.
Okay.
This is why I could never get with a basketball player.
Unlucky
That's all I'm
loss.
gonna say.
Unlucky loss. No, but what if it was though?
What?
If Saturday was.
But then
But
at
I'm
least
like,
if it's Saturday's for
prioritize.
the-
Yeah, make
Or at
shift
least
your
if Saturday's
plans.
for the boys.
Yeah.
Like be like, I'm not available Saturday, but I'll book Thursday for you.
Mm.
That's
But then
it.
at this point, did you know what his intentions were?
Yeah, I kind of knew he was a bit.
Alright, got you.
Yeah, but I was testing the waters a bit more, you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see
You
what
know
I
what's
mean?
actually scary though?
Alright,
Like
cool.
the fact that like I remember like a while back where it was like this guy came at me and was like, oh, like look, I'll book a restaurant for this day because we're both available.
I
at
said
this
book a
time."
restaurant, you know.
But then I'm like, the fact that I got excited about booking a restaurant,
Yeah.
the buy's on the floor.
Oh.
Like it's like the fact that was like the
Yeah.
like a guy who like makes bookings.
Yeah.
It's like
He tapped a few buttons on
he
his
taps
screen.
a few
Yeah.
buttons, and now I'm just like, wow, this is husband material.
That's why I always feel like I always say to my
It's
girlfriends,
crazy.
I'm like, being nice is not enough. Like, you know, people be like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm so nice, I'm so kind. Like, that's not enough.
Yeah.
Everyone should be kind. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. That's like-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting.
yeah.
So what did you end up doing?
No, like he just booked a restaurant.
Yeah, and then
Like, but the fact that was exciting
yeah.
just shows how low the bar is.
Oh, so on your part,
Because, like in general, because not a lot of guys have done that, so that was exciting for me.
yeah,
Because it was like, oh my gosh, like an actual booking. Like most of the time, it's just like, let's hang out this day,
Mm.
and then it's like we choose on the day. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
where we going? You know, it's like type of thing. But then it's like the fact that it was like a booking. It's like not a normal.
Was that your first date with him?
Yeah.
It's a bit formal.
Yeah. I was like, and he put up in a suit as well. So I was like,
A suit? God, Jay.
I was not ready for that.
These poor rose petals out as well. That is mad. Hey, you man,
I don't know how I'd feel about a guy pulling up in
Yeah.
a suit
know.
on a
It's like it's
first
just-
date.
I feel like it's just such a
Yeah.
forced environment. Like you want to get to know them naturally.
Yeah. But I don't mind dinner, but I feel like it was very formal.
Yeah.
But then it didn't suit his personality. Like I'm telling you, it was it's a mismatch.
You can tell it's fake.
It was like a.
I say, you don't do this very often, do you?
Remember, he wears suits often,
Oh, yeah.
but he doesn't carry the
The suit energy.
suit energy. Like, you know, the
What
lifestyle.
is